Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to a game called Xenobloom. It just appeared, it recommended on Steam, came up. You like these sort of games, you will like this game. It was about £3.50, so I just bought it randomly and I played a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing. It seems kind of interesting if you like these sort of games, which I do. So I thought I'd do a video on it just to show. Hopefully I'm not fucking up the recording here, I'm moving this window around. Okay, let's try just normal mode. So here we go, we've got I suppose it's a randomly generated landscape here. And some blue dots. Plants will grow under life cells, okay. Get away. What was I gonna do? Breath of Life. So basically this is, if you've played Darwin Pond, I kind of like these life simulator type of games, and this is what this is. I used to play a game on my Amiga called Sim Earth back in the day when I was a kid, and I played a lot of Darwin Pond and games like that. So Breath of Life, we're gonna put the Breath of Life into the deep soil. This is as much as I've worked out so far. I think you're supposed to pause the game first and then spray it 100 times. Let's try it up here as well, and a bit on this middle. So this is the ground, and it's basically a plant growing simulator. Okay, let's fast forward time and see what happens. These things along here are different conditions, heart and water and stuff, but basically all they mean is, see that one at the moment is sad face, a living cell, which I think that means a plant or anything. A living cell with 5 living neighbours will die currently, but I can raise that. So now a living cell with 5 living neighbours will survive. But that uses this, which I think is energy, and the purple one is DNA, and you increase that by harvesting plants. So at the moment all we've got is this here. I think these are bacteria. Let's try harvest, and that sort of rain looking thing, that means that we've collected enough DNA to create a new plant, which we're seeing growing here, and we can change them. This also uses the energy. So bacteria, that was what we started with. It's hearty, it hates middle elevations, does not grow inverted. And then we've also got dangle vines. Ooh. Size small, population 2, maturation 72 cells, hearty. I don't know what changing these does. I wish there was like a tutorial or something for this game. I think it's quite, I don't know if it's early access, but from what I've seen on the Steam page, the person said it's been quite popular and they're planning on adding more things to it. I'm usually changing these at the moment because I don't know what I'm doing, it just kills them. Especially changing this hearty to anything else just seems to kill whatever I'm trying to grow. So let's just let these grow. Let's see. No living neighbours will die. I need to change that basically, because that hasn't got any living neighbours, so it will die. Let's try a bit more Breath of Life. That's using all my energy, but we need a bit of life going on. Let's fast forward and see what happens. Bugger all. Oh, we're growing a bit more, but they seem to be dying as soon as they're growing. Oh, this one has a living neighbour, so 2 living neighbours and they'll survive. We've got to get more energy to change these factors. Let's just keep it going. I don't know how big these need to be before I can harvest them, but oh dear, nothing's growing much at the moment. Another thing we can do is get rid of some of the ground, and that'll give us a bit of energy here. We can also put ground down, which uses energy. I think that's energy, that yellow thing. It could be something else. Okay, so let's try changing this. Tolerable radiation levels. And now somebody with one neighbour will live, I think, or survive. And carbon. What's that one? I don't know. Let's just keep harvesting this stuff and we'll get another plant on the go. So let's have a look what we've got. Ringlet vines. Hates low elevations. See, we could change that. The only problem, well, there's a few problems with this game that I have. One is like a tutorial let me know what to do, but I kind of also like just exploring and finding out how things work. Another thing is changing these. You'll see here it'll use up my energy if I change one of these. So there we go, we've got likes high elevations. That was pretty much the same as hates low elevations, and really I want it to be likes low elevations so we can get it growing down here. But I don't know how far along this list of things the one that I want is, and it seems like every time I change it, it takes away energy. I could be clicking through 4 or 5 times before I find the one that I want. So it's kind of like you don't know how much energy you've got to use to get to the right one you want, and you could be quicker going, like say I clicked that way, like one direction that way, it might have just took me right to it, but because I clicked this way I might be going in the wrong direction. I might have to cycle through a load of different options before I get to the one I want, and that uses all my energy. I think the interface could be a little bit better in that regard. At the moment what my goal is right now is getting these vines to grow down here. Stability for 100 cycles. Let's just keep harvesting, we'll get some energy on the go. And then we'll see what we can change with these ringlet vines. So, likes low elevations, there we go. And increase the fitness a bit, and we'll see if we can get it growing down here. Oh, I'm going to change the invertedness of it as well to try and get it growing upwards, which will be weird. Oh, a new plant, what have we got? Flower root, ooh, that looks a nice one. Okay, these ringlet vines I'm going to change. Let's see. Grows inverted. And inverted for these vines is growing upwards. So there we go, we've got vines growing upwards, we've changed the ecology. I don't know how much plants sort of interact with each other, like whether one will choke out another. I'm guessing it all just depends on this, how many neighbours they've got. I'd like to see more sort of, I don't know, it might be in here, I don't know because I haven't played it enough to find out, but I'd like to see more sort of one plant will choke out another, or I don't know, you could have like bindweeds that kind of wrap around other plants and choke them, or ones like in real life that sort of poison the ground around them for other plants can't grow around them, or sort of a bit more interaction between the plants. Maybe like a condition, one plant will grow in and one they will, I don't know. We'll see anyway, we're growing thingy things. We still need to change some of these settings, but another thing I don't really understand is why not just always set these to highest. So that is, a plant with 0 neighbours will grow or die depending on that face there. Why do I not just set them all to be smiley faces so that anything will grow no matter what condition? I don't understand what the point is of having some of them sad faces, some of them smiley faces. I suppose that's just because it's going over my head a little bit. I suppose if I play it a bit more I'll better understand. Oh look, we've got weird, they're like fungi. what are they called? Those ones that grow on dead tree stumps. Let's have a look. What's this one? Western fungus. So does it only grow to the west? That's interesting. Does not grow inverted. Fitness 10 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to just put a bit more ground down for these things. Hey, and look, we've got flower roots growing on the bottom. I like those. Yep, and then we just harvest more. Let's harvest some of these. They'll just grow straight back, I think. Harvest the bacteria. Seems to be the most abundant thing at the moment. The last playthrough I didn't play as much really. Just a little bit, probably about this far in, and all the plants were pretty much completely different. So it's nice to see that they're kind of randomized, and let's just may as well use up that energy. Let's try changing some of these. See what that does. See, because I don't really know what I'm doing, it's just sort of like click things and see what happens. May as well just keep harvesting and see if we can get there. Boom! There's another plant. What have we got now? Oh, I haven't got. I thought I'd got a new plant there. Maybe there's only so many plants you can actually get. And these ones are dying. What's that? Because of the water. Well, let's try and change that. And what have we got here? Some kind of pink flower. Oh, was that the new one? Curly bush? Maybe. Likes low elevations, does not grow inverted. That's kind of competing with this one though. I suppose we could do let's see. I don't like how much energy it uses just to put a bit of ground down as well. So I find that a bit. Maybe the other modes you get more energy or something. There's like experimental mode. I suppose that's more of a sandbox. Okay, let's build a bit more ground. Also, another thing that happened on my last playthrough was that the ground sort of changed, the environment changed. So over time there was like, I think there was like pillars growing up and stuff. It was quite interesting in that regard. I'm going to take out some of this ground here. The aim at the moment is create a upside down hanging pink thing, whatever they are. Grows inverted. So, yep, there we go. We've got them growing upside down. Got a lot more space. Wouldn't mind having them over here as well. Yep, let's harvest all. Let's harvest the fuck out of everything. That's what I say. And there we go, we've got another plant, I suppose. Deep roots has evolved. Alright, so we've got deep roots. I like these ones. These grew on my last one as well. Just basically underground roots. And bloody hell, they're vigorous. Okay, so I'm going to finish off this weird platform. And I want a few more hanging down as well. There we go, look. I like these fungies. Fungies to be around. Alright, let's have a look at our plants, see what we can change. Curly bush is doing good. Ringlet vines, flower root. Let's increase the fitness of the flower root. And carry on. See, now I've got everything kind of growing nicely. I don't want to change any settings on the plants, but it also means there's not much for me to do. But I'm just fuck around with these bits. Oh, there we go. It's looking quite nice now. Let's see what we can change. See, I don't know why the goal isn't just to set everything to favourable here. Smiley faces all around. Just keep harvesting. Get more and more DNA. These roots to just grow back no matter what I do. Boom, there we go. And we've got another plant. Let's see what we've got now. Dangle vines, deep roots, curly bush, giant vegetables. Okay. Hates middle elevations, I suppose that's alright. Although I suppose we could have vegetables growing down here and deep roots growing up here. Let's try changing this. Friendly. See, now I don't know what that does. Let's see. See if we get friendly vegetables growing. I think it makes them grow sort of in symbiosis with another plant. Like it'll only grow on another square with a plant or something. I don't know what friendly means. There's no explanation for any of this. There we go, we've got some turnip looking things growing now. I don't know why nothing's growing here though. What are these again? Ringlet vines, let's have a look. Flower root, is that still growing? Yes it is. Western fungus, bacteria, angle vines, deep roots. Let's do like middle elevations. Let's see if that makes it grow here. It might not. Maybe we need more ground going on. There we go. Just a little bit higher and almost. Things are dying. Oh shit! Quick! Harvest everything. Something's becoming unfavourable. Radiation. Shit, everything's dying. Quick! Put this one water. Wind. Just keep it going. See if everything goes back now magically. Oh, look, soil expansion. How lovely. Alright, looks like everything's growing back vigorously now, which is nice. Just keep harvesting. Just keep harvesting. See where this takes us. I don't know. Let's burst. There we go. For some reason that was hampering the western fungus from growing. I do want more ground here so these curly pube things can grow a bit bigger. There we go. wonder if I can make two plants grow together like this. Let's have a look what else. Fitness 1 and 10 of these ringlet vines. Just knock that up a little bit. Make it more healthy and then try and get another plant on the go. See what else we can get. Boom! We've got a new one. Oh, it's grown already. It's this grass type of thing. Okay, now I'm going to change that grass. Tall grass. Oh, it's friendly. It is already friendly. I was going to say I was going to change it to friendly. I wonder what happens if we change the ringlet vines also to friendly. What does that do? Oh, absolutely nothing? I don't know. I don't know, they grow. That must be what friendly means. They grow, but if there's nothing next to them or on the same square, they die. So, let's see what else we can change. Let's change some of these randomly for no reason. I think I want a bit more ground. Let's harvest all these veggies. And then put in a bit more ground here. I'm going to try that, what I said. I'm not sure why that is a thing. Like, I can create floating islands, but I've got to do like the Sims thing where you build it up and then delete a bit, which is weird. See, now I've got two growing together. That's, I don't know what that'll do. Probably not, but. I like these western fungi. Now they only grow on the west side of the blocks. Let's keep harvesting. Harvest and grow, that's the aim of the game. Ringlet vines is going extinct, what? Ah no! Why ringlet vines? Oh, they're gone. Alright, I'm going to have to change tall grass to hearty then. There we go. Hearty what's it called? Tall grass. It's now growing like insanity. Let's put a bit more ground here. Oh, look at this little weird bit. Okay, let's harvest more. I don't know if there's only a certain amount of plants you have. Maybe that's why some of them go extinct after a amount of time. I don't know. More ground, please. I'm going to bridge the gap here. Create a nice wall for these fungi to grow on. So, pretty weird looking place so far, eh? Oops. Well, I haven't got a little nub covered in life. There's a little bit of this music that reminds me a lot of the Hotline Miami soundtrack. It's like the bit where it goes dun 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 dun. go. Phosphorus has become unfavourable. Oh god. Oh god, no. Not phosphorus. I've just been up to the pharmacist to get phosphorus supplement tablets because apparently I'm deficient in phosphorus. That's a real life true thing. Moss. Oh, we got moss. Okay, let's have a look at this moss. Small. Does not grow inverted. Hates high elevations. Let's maybe make it friendly, see if that works. See if we see any moss popping up. Maybe if we set it to likes low elevations. See if that works. I don't see any moss. And grows inverted. See if that happens. Ah, here, look, we're getting it. It's growing up on the ceilings of the place. In collaboration with the whatever they're called. I think we've got quite a lush environment going on now. Radiation is unfavourable. Change that right. Let's try fucking around with these dangle vines just to see what happens. So we know what friendly does. Solitary. I'm guessing it doesn't like being on the same square as others. Oh, so there's only 3 settings. That's not too confusing. Just leave it at that. That'll be something. Just keep harvesting away forever and ever. Let's try changing some of these as well. Come on, we need DNA. Keep collecting that. Xenobloom. Oh, these are growing well now. Wind has become unfavourable. Quick, change it. Quick, harvest everything before it dies. Favourable radiation. Sparkle flash has become... What the hell is a sparkle flash? There's no such plant as a bloody sparkle flash. What the hell's it talking about? Dangle vines. Okay, sparkle flash has become friendly. I'm reading up here, by the way, if, you know, half an hour into this video, if people didn't realise that, where I'm reading the text from. Where's my vegetables? Maybe we'll get sparkle flash when we up the DNA next. Heart up. Whoop. Nearly there, we've nearly got a new plant. A few more. Boom! And what have we got? Mushroom. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got the mushrooms. Okay. Likes high elevation, hearty. Okay, let's see if we can get a mushroom growing. There we go. There's one. Lovely. Okay. I'm aiming to set everything here to favourable, so we've got a bunch of smiley faces up and down these dwarf fortress faces here. Don't know if that'll happen, but... Yeah, see, what I'd like to see in this, I don't know if, I mean, the person who makes the game probably has a completely different idea about this game to me, but maybe like something more to do with like the life cycle of the plants, like how they reproduce. Like the mushroom here could send spores down and they populate here, and some of them would only propagate like if there was insects in the environment or birds, or some of them would set seeds, some of them would set spores, some of them would propagate sort of through when they divide. I can't remember what it's called, but when the roots divide and become new plants. Just something in a plant simulator that sort of takes those things into account would be quite interesting. And it's probably not, you know, the person who makes the game probably has no intention of doing that. They might, but you know, if it was me making the game, I'd probably do that. And just more things to change in here, like I say, you could have a mushroom that produces seeds, or a carnivorous grass or something like that. You know, how they get their nutrients as well would be an interesting factor. At the moment, it just seems to rely on these environmental factors, and that just depends on how many neighbours each plant's got, and the elevation and like the depth of the soil. I mean, these aren't really gripes about the game. It's just it'd be cool if they were in there. If they had a bit more. If the life cycle of the plants was a bit more involved and whatever. So I don't know. Keep changing these. Harvest the veggies. The western mushrooms aren't growing very well. Let's have a look. Tall grass now grows in the opposite direction. Let's have a look. Where's these? Western fungus does not grow in inverted hearty. 10 out of 10. I don't know why it's not growing as well as it would, but there we go. We've now got inverted heart, tall grass, whatever it's called. In that case, I'm going to have pube bush grow in the other direction. Just about. Not quite. Yeah, it's going down here. Or maybe you could have the plants interact in a way, I don't know whether this happens, whether they might evolve to sort of, bacteria now hates high elevations. Okay, fine. Maybe the plants could, say if one was growing inverted and then another one started growing inverted and sort of threatened it, the other plants could evolve to sort of cope better with different environmental changes. Oh god, nitrogen's become unfavourable. Well, that's that, isn't it? Damn it. Look out, it's barren. Come on things, please grow. Just keep harvesting until we can change it. Tall grass has become less fit. Oh. Where's all my other plants? My mushrooms and everything. It's all dying. It's all going wrong. I'm a really bad Xenobloom player. Phosphorus is becoming favourable. I can't even change any of it because none of my plants are growing. I don't know. Let's try a bit of breath of life. Oh, that seems to be doing something. More breath of life, please. Does it create it on the surface? It does. Just breath of life the fuck out of everything then. Set phosphorus to tolerable. Woohoo! Contain your excitement, everyone, but phosphorus just got tolerable. Alright, so I don't really know what else to show in this video. I think that's pretty much it. Quite a simple game. There's not a lot to show off, I don't think. Heat has become favourable and everything suddenly bursts into life. Amazing. Oh, look at it all. Heart, sorry, that's what it said heat, but it's actually heart. Let's set everything to favourable. So you've got 2 neighbours. That makes something happen. Keep going, we're almost at a new plant. Filaments. Ooh. Let's make it friendly. See what happens now. Where will the filaments grow? Chop chop, chop all the plants. Set everything to favourable. That's the aim of the game. Oh, radiation has become unfavourable. Quick, change it. Let's set this one favourable. Favourable, I mean tolerable. Keep going, let's see if we can get them all smiley faces. Favourable, yes, all cells alive at once. We've reached a milestone. I don't know if that shows up on the card. I don't even know what Fraps is recording because it's oh, harvest 500 large plants. Okay, good. We're getting the achievements. Wind has become, get the wind back up to favourable. And there we go. Just gotta keep going. We've only got 2 more to get. Smiley face, 1 more to go. Quick harvest. And there we go, look, everything's happy. No, shit, this has changed. And sand blight has evolved. I don't know what the fuck sand blight is. Oh shit, here, look, it's something, a soil condition. Time passes at normal speed. Why does it pass at normal speed? Oh god, there's sand blight. Sand blight everywhere. These. Gotta keep everything favourable. Moss now grows in the opposite direction. Oh god. Very high chaos. Okay, so we're getting some things. Let's have a look. We've got any new plants? Sand blight. So that is a plant. That's weird, isn't it? Fair enough. Sand blight. Deep roots. Yeah. Now the screen's flashing like crazy. Oh my god. Oxygen. Oh, we can harvest that stuff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bacteria now grows in the opposite direction. That means nothing. Bacteria now hates low elevations. Will you make your mind up, bacteria? Stop evolving, please. Not achieving anything. So I'm gonna try all switches in all positions. You'd think by the time I achieved a lot of these achievements that I would know what the hell I'm doing. Stop time, why? Just a message up there, stop time, didn't. Okay, let's do these. Let's try and get a new plant on the go. Keep harvesting. Don't let anything escape the harvest. Scaly amethyst, here we go. So it's a purple type of one. Hates low elevations. Let's put it to likes low elevations. Let's see. Get some of that purple crap growing all around the place. It doesn't seem to want to grow. Wouldn't mind a bit of purple amethyst growing in these. Is this it here? Is that purple amethyst? Let's fast forward time. Ooh, yeah, it's growing all over now. Wow, look at it now. We've got like yellow, purple, orange all mixing together in the soil colours. What a lush environment we have. Lovely, lovely. Alright, well I think this will do. 45 minutes I've recorded of this, and keep reaching these milestones, but I still don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing things at random. Keep this all favourable. We don't want any of the plants dying, but yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I don't think there's much more to show. It's quite a simple game. I'm enjoying it. I do wish there was a bit more involved in the plant life cycles. It is very simplistic. I think it's meant to be simple, this kind of cell thing where it all just goes off how many neighbours they've got and whether they're like friendly and solitary. Yeah, everything's dying. Well, this seems like a good place to end it. I might continue if someone likes the video. Maybe they want to see me just randomly keep growing more and more stupid plants in this thing. Hey, columns are forming, so look, this bit of ground's changed, and we've got, this seems thicker than it was. Anyway, so thanks for watching everyone, and yeah, this has been Xenobloom. Check it out. Thanks for watching, bye.